see the proposition going out of their way trying to win this debate, knowing full well that Paul the Octopus predicted clearly the opposite. And why do we think the Islamic prophet is right yet again? Because we have just heard 10 minutes with the majority of which we absolutely agree. We agree with the ideals, we agree with the values, we agree that human rights is a good thing, and we agree that we have the moral duty to do it. But we disagree on the question whether this is a good idea practically to uphold the very cause that they and us want to uphold. We'll open up this debate saying we want European countries to stand up for justice. We say exactly, but we differ on how it is best to do so. We have not heard one practical word out of the proposition in 10 minutes. I'm sorry, we did hear two references to practicality. A, Will told us that Israel needs all the friends it can get, and Rob suggested rapid reaction force. To the former we say, Will, have you done any research on Jews whatsoever? Our national sport is to sit in a dark corner and whine that we are lonely. So basically the proposition wants to declare war on every country that disagrees with them. Let me tell you about something about the Israeli army. We're not much to begin with, but we can take the rapid reaction. So within this debate on practicalities, we say two things. A, we are going to lose the very influence they mentioned, and B, we're going to hurt ourselves more than we're going to hurt anybody else. So Rob told us, Yoni was going to come here and say, we're going to lose the influence. But what is this influence good for anyway? Why do we have it? Please mind that A, Rob never refuted the fact that we're going to lose the influence, which I'm going to assert in just a second. B, we want the influence in order to improve human rights, and we can improve human rights somewhat with the influence, but can improve it, we cannot improve it at all without the influence. Then we say we want to keep it and not lose it. Why would we lose it? Because Will told us that leaders tend to react to threats. Exactly. But in what way do they react to threats? You have two situations here. One is what I call the silly democracies, the USA and Israel. Those are two countries that are sure the entire world is against them, that they alone know what's right to do, and whenever someone tells them otherwise, they say, we know better, nobody understands our burden. They are going to react to threats exactly the same way they have always reacted to threats, by poking and doing whatever it is that they want to do. The other situation we have here is the non-democracies. It's the Russias and Chinas and the Sudans of the world. And in these cases, the regimes are there because they are strong. It's not like in democracies that you are strong because you are in power. Here, you are in power because you are strong. And the only way to remain in power, which is the ultimate goal of these regimes, is to send the message that you are strong, so nobody tries to topple them and to bully them around. How do you send the message that you are strong? When somebody now comes to try to bully you around, do you say, oh, you know what, we will reconsider our ways and do whatever it is that we want because you threatened us? Is that going to be what they are likely to do? Or because these regimes want to stay in power and the most efficient way of doing so is send a message of threat, what are they going to do? They are going to deny us and they're going to make it even more extreme. The most prominent example of that would be Sudan. When you issued the warrant against Mahmoud al-Bashir, what it is that they did, they threw out the UN agencies, they threw out the Red Cross, they threw out Doctors Without Borders, they threw out UNICEF, they threw out everybody. So previously we had some influence. Now we have no influence. What is the influence for? Improve human rights. Some influence, better than no influence. This is the equation that very clearly wins this debate. Now what else do we say? We say trade, by definition, is something that we do because it benefits us as well. If we're going to give up trade, then we give up our profits from trade, which is, by definition, bad for us. Now, is the other side going to be hurt as much? Because we say that these markets, China, United States, and specifically in the allegedly nuclear submarine Israel, is markets that we want to profit from. And secondly, we say we are leaving these countries to trade with themselves. China is getting resources out of Africa and exporting to the United States. Israel gets all its weapons out of the United States anyway, and we can do without your tulips, sir. minute. So what did he say? Minute practical harm, humongous harm to their honor, leading them to react in the only way that's rational to act when your goal is to stay in power and send a signal of strength. And that reaction is the exact opposite of what Proposition wants today. Poland wins again.